Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, I'm back on this 3650 baler, putting new chains on. This is the one that I put the new bearings up on that top pivot and took those all apart. And the other video showed getting that put together. But yeah, I got the mower conditioner done. That was a success. I cut 20 acres last night. It was kind of a bit of a hurry, so I didn't get no recording done on that. But I still got a bunch more to cut yet. But otherwise, yep, that bearing, that shaft is holding out nicely. But so now I'm putting new chains on, and of course, 10-foot long chains. And guess what? It's probably about 10 inches too short. Maybe not quite, or maybe a little bit more. So yeah, so I gotta wait till I get another chain on here. I just so I got some more new chains. This here big chain here, that's off my parts baler, is better condition than the one that was on here. So I just stuck that on, and it's same amount of lengths, and it's a little bit shorter because it's not stretched out like the other one. But that's okay. So I'm going to use that, and I still got the other one for backup if necessary. But yeah, so I just got to put this here link in here, and I guess we'll kind of set you guys up here, and we'll see what happens here. I just got to crank this thing up here a little bit so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. There. So yeah, so I'm going to put that link in now, and yeah, because when I put a new chain on the outside here and a new chain across the top on this other part. Yeah, so basically, because I'm going to put a new drive chain on here, because that's one of the main ones to go up to the top, and this back one I'm going to put a new chain on. Then I'll see what's left over, because I need to cut out a few links off one of the new chains, and I don't think I have enough, but I still got some good chains to go around on here, so I'm going to fill in what I can with new chains. And other than that, that's about all I can do, because I kind of cleaned out their chain supply when I got these new chains here last week. So come on, you get in there. I like these here connector links better than those ones with the snap pins, because a lot less likely these things ever come undone. And let's see which. Yeah, I don't have a choice. It's got to go in that way. So, because you can't get this pins in from the other side. So, just kind of curl them over so that way the hay doesn't grab it. So that one is done. Now we just gotta basically, I'll see if I can set you guys up in here, get my tensioner back on here. And of course I had to kind of take this here tensioner apart, because just like on the other side, some of the stuff was kind of getting seized up over time, and so that's probably why sometimes the chain could actually slip a cog. But yeah, there's no grease fittings on these things. Yeah, I guess I could take the time out and possibly grease these bushings up, or drill a hole in there and put a grease fitting on them. Probably make my life a whole lot easier, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal to get these greased up like this. So okay, I want to see if I can't get this Okay. Let's see if I can get this thing on the spring first. Holy shit, man. That'd be my finger. Hmm. Right. Now let's see if I can get this tension. There we go. That was easier than trying to fight to get that spring on there. So put a little bit more grease on there and hopefully I'm not going to guys in the way there. Yeah, of course. There we go. There's the chains in my way now. There. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to turn this other block over, find or grind it down a bit until I can get some new blocks. Otherwise, I'd like to put some Delaron or something like that on there. But yeah, otherwise, that one's all done. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to move this thing back into the Quonset because mosquitoes are gonna get pretty heavy out here, and it's gonna get dark. And so at least there, I got some lights, and I can kind of work on it. Yeah, so I gotta cut more chains, and I'll bring you back when I start sizing up the chains there, and I'll show you how I cut them off, and just using the grinder, and start counting the links. And I want to hopefully get, like I said, get some other chain. When I put a couple of the new chains on up on these first two, then I'll see how much I got left over, because I need that almost about 10 inches or so for that other chain. But I do got some better chains off my parts baler, so it's still going to work anyway. And then I'm going to probably get rid of some of these blocks, like where these ones here, I can flip them over so I can make use of that. But the ones like on the back side where I have, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the one that's closer to the thing, I may put sprockets on there instead. I do got sprockets off that parts baler. Okay, well, we're gonna shut this off and I'm gonna go park this thing. Okay, well, I guess we're cutting up some new chains here now. I already cut one to length and one long chain. Seeing that manual calls for 171 links and connector. I had to basically cut a few more links off that was left over off this other chain here, which was good. But yeah, because otherwise these blocks only come in 10-foot lengths, and as you'll see here right away, there's just a little joiner in here, which in this case, just like this here. Now, if I could just get this all untangled, I'd be happy. There we go. I just wanted the link facing up the right direction where I gotta cut it off. I'll just size these here up because it's got one of these connector links on the end. But other than that, so now I just gotta figure out my overall lengths here, so I get the same amount of links on each one. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 58, 60, 62, 64, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, 120. Okay, so just to keep it to the same length, I gotta take my peak marker and just make sure I mark it here just so I don't overshoot it. So because it's not the first time all of a sudden you try to count the links and you lose track. So okay, so I'll kind of show you guys how I trim these things off. I don't have an actual chain splitter, as you would say, but I find they never really work that great anyway with these here, so. Well, hopefully that's enough to get these connectors apart. I'm going to just usually just shove something underneath here. You know. Just try looping this chain around here. Well, I guess it helps if I kind of sit you guys over where I'm at there now. There. Now I'll try to break these links apart. There we go. There, let's move you guys back over there. You know, at least you can kind of sort of see where I'm at now. There we go. Okay, so I just stretch this chain out there. This thing is pretty greasy. Okay, so yeah, here's that link I cut off, and so I got this much chain left over off it, so I'm thinking between this one, and I only got one more new chain. You know, I don't think I'm gonna have enough to make one extra chain, but that's okay. I got another heavy chain here that's in decent shape off my parts baler. Otherwise, some of these chains are wore out. I'll keep them for spares, but that's all I can do. Okay, so I'm just gonna shut this thing off for now, and then I'll take you guys outside, and we'll start put these chains on. Okay, so I kind of brought this link out here, and well, not 100% sure how well it's going to fit yet because I haven't tried it. But we will get one link put on first. Seems to be a little bit tighter, but I guess that's just the way it is. Okay, which way that thing move? Okay, so it goes that way, so I want the clip to go this way. See if I can just get a straight link in there instead of putting half links in. Yeah, I just had it held together with a piece of wire temporarily. gonna happen? Too tight. So I need that extra half link on here too. Come on, let go, you bugger. Okay. Guess I better kind of grease this up. Yeah, just unfortunate that I can't get that extra part link in there, but I can't stretch the chain enough. But, oh well, that's what it calls for in the manual anyway, so. Yeah, just double check here my tensioner. Well, I guess it must be right, because with the old chain, it'd be sitting, they'd actually be rubbing in the middle here, so it will stretch that much with the same amount of links. But I'll just put this together, and I guess that's the proper length. Okay, there's that. Now I'll see if I can do this without losing my little cotter pin. And come on, get in there. So now I can take my hunk of wire off of there. And let's see if I can't. There you go, bugger. There we go. I wish this was a little bit tighter. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that the spring is a little on the long side. I don't know, I guess I'll have to monkey around with it a little bit here, because obviously I'm not getting this here very. You know, yeah, I can see that thing's going to be I guess it still does hit if you put this block up too high. Well then, I guess I'll leave that for a time being. It'll be nice if I can hook it on the other side there, give it more tension on there, but oh well, we'll go to the other side, hang up another chain here. We'll see how that's going to work out for me. We'll come back to that one later if I have to. Okay, let's see. Now I'm going to try putting the one up on top there first, the inside one. Now, hopefully I got something to stand on here. I can stand up on this tire. Let's move this out of the way. Ugh. No, maybe I'm just gonna walk this thing over here a bit. Maybe. Guess I should have brought my stool out for this, but that's okay. Huh. Well, okay. Well, apparently I need a link and a half link. Alrighty, well, I gotta wipe some of the grease off my hands here. Apparently I should have grabbed myself another half link because I should have known better. Alrighty, be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. I got a half link here, and let's see. Okay, so it goes that away, goes that away. So I want this on this side. Yeah, bugger. There we go. Yep, can't get any tighter than that, so I guess that's just the way it is. So I'm going to put this clip on there, and the cotter, I'll put the cotter pin on here first, I guess. Okay, so we want things to go that way. Everything goes that way, so not exactly the easiest things to get in here. There we go. Okay, so ready for another chain here. Just kind of curious if I got enough room to get in behind here. I'm guessing not. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just go a little higher, I guess. Okay, so we want, I think we can face that away. Just easier if you get the rotation right off the get-go, so that way you just don't want things to get caught on the chain or whatever, and all of a sudden if these clips are all on the opposite direction, the hay or whatever debris gets caught up in it. It'll grab those little these here little clips. It'll grab those, and let's see if you can see that, but yeah, because it'll just unlock these things. And so if it's facing the opposite way, it'll just pop these things off. I've lost a few chains over the years that way. And give a little squirt of lube in there. And let's see if this is going to work. In there. Yes, it's great you got these things well greased in the packaging, but they're a royal pain in the butt to hang on to. There we go. So yeah, once I set up these here tensioners, and then that'll be it. I'll just come back. I haven't decided whether I'm going to put some sprockets on here instead. Like the inside ones I probably can, but I'll have to see how it rides. But yeah, so basically got 2 more chains to put on here, and that's pretty much it. Then I got to adjust that one belt after, and it'll be good to go. Yeah, gotta get things ready. Hopefully the weather cooperates. That's why I just kind of, I knew it wasn't going to take me just much more than a few hours to get these chains put on. But otherwise, everything else is good to go now. So I got to get these chains put on, and I'll bring you back when I get things done up here. Well, I got all the chains on here already. So I just got to put a spacer up there. But there's a couple of them, like my blocks are all wore out and I don't have any. But I happen to have some sprockets, and I went and dug up some spacers. And of course, ran out of short bolts. But on the shorter inside chains, I'm going to put a sprocket on it, see how that works until I get some more blocks. But otherwise, I'm going to put one of the blocks up top there because it's an outboard chain, and I'm going to put a sprocket on here. So just set you up here, and we'll get this set up here now. Otherwise, this pretty much takes care of everything. Too tight. sprocket's got a bit of a bend on the shaft, so I don't want to get this one done too tight just yet until I run it for a bit and see how it's slopping. Okay, so that's done. Got that one done. Now he's gonna move up over to that one, sit you guys up there, and I just gotta figure out which block I'm gonna use for that one, I guess. Oh, there we go. Now I think I'll use one of these. That's pretty much got it now. I'm going to hook up my dry shaft there and move all this stuff on the ground for a bit. Yeah, get this thing set up in here and yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a pain dealing with this right now. Just there we go. I'm just gonna come on, let go. There we go. Okay, I was gonna go and fire this thing up here and just make sure it works, and have a hard time seeing what's going on here because with the glare of the sun and whatnot. But we'll see what's gonna happen here. chains are definitely working. I do got to tighten up one collar yet. But, yep, all the new chains are lining up good. So that's added bonus. I guess that shaft isn't bent at all. I think it was just a chunky chain before. It seems to be running pretty smooth now. But anyways, I'm going to shut her down here. I'm just going to tighten up a couple of bolts, like when I put that new bearings up top there. I had to loosen off the tension on there. I just got to tighten them bolts up. But right now the belts are tracking straight, so I think she's going to be okay. But it's, yeah, all new chains, so hopefully tomorrow I can get out baling, and maybe here in a little bit I may actually go see if it's dried off enough. But yeah, otherwise everything's working okay. But yeah, it's kind of not the greatest video here, but this time around it's kind of in a hurry to get the things done here. And hotter than heck in the daytime, and now it's nice and windy, which is good drying time. But anyways, I'll probably the next video I'm probably gonna start working on that those link arms for the framework from the table to the frame on the mower conditioner. Get those rebuilt, and then other than that, we'll see what comes up in the future. Okay, till next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.